Tonight, I have the dream team with me. Trapper, how you doing?
Good.
T-Mac, how you doing?
Awesome. Excited.
It's cold tonight, huh?
Cold.
Yeah. Well, Trapper, welcome back to Claim 33. You had some exciting stuff happen here to you. Long time ago. Yeah, man. Claim 33. Ted's first time at 33. So tonight, we're going to take a look around, see what's going on. Sorry, my camera's zooming in and out because I got the red light on. Hold on. Oh. All right, here. I'll try to keep that down as much as possible. Yeah. You don't need to see anything anyways. It's just going to eat us. But yeah, nice to have you back out, Trapper.
It's nice to be back out. My first time out in, what, 2-3 weeks almost?
Yeah. Yeah. And this isn't the new area. This is Claim 33. There's a couple videos of Claim 33. This is one of our first claims going into our second year doing this. So yeah, check out that, Claim 33.
Those are the old videos.
Yeah. And we're back at the ending of 2025, 3 years later.
Yes.
Wow. And
how far we've come.
Yeah. New area's going to be coming up. We got some storms going to hit Ohio, so we got to get past these other ones. Not snowstorms. We're talking rain, high winds. We're talking 50, 60 mile per hour winds. Can't be in the forest with that. And we explained that during the Q&A. But yeah, everybody stick around. Check this place out. If you say anything, put it in the comments below. Or if you have any questions, put it in the comments below. We will get to them. Might not be right away, but we will get to them. So if you can, check out the Unknown Outdoors. I'll put a link. Here, I'll scroll it across the screen. In 3, 2, 1. There it is. That one goes to Trappers. The Unknown Outdoors. Check him out. He does a lot of great stuff. He's been sick from, he got a tick bite earlier this year.
And I got Lyme.
And he got Lyme disease. And yeah, the only, rarest tick that has to hit Ohio this year attaches itself to Trapper. Mm-hmm. Takes him out of the game. You just had an orb or something fly around you.
Oh, of course. We had one fly over me on the Q&A.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
And then T-Mac. Wow, gosh, T-Mac.
Tin Man's going way back.
Yeah, there we go, 33. Yeah, T-Mac.
He was out here with us.
Yeah, he was. All right, yeah.
First time in this area, don't have a clue where I'm at, or just I got some basics of what's around me, but that's about it.
Yeah, and please go check out his channel. We'll scroll his channel in 3, 2, 1.
T-Mac's American Experience.
There it is. Head on over there. Check them both out. All right, y'all. With that said, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, if you see anything, you'll be credited with the find. Head on over to the Cameraman Facebook page. That's where all the evidence goes. Great people. They do great work. Love to hear your stories or your encounters, or tell us about your sightings. All right. We'll see you in a minute. Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight. All right, y'all. See you in a second. All right, welcome back, y'all. So, I'm just amazed I'm getting back here. 33, I'm glad they let us in. This was awesome. I'm following some tracks up, and then I'm going to go in. I do have a different thermal tonight with me. I will put that video feed in. So right now, I'm just interested in finding these tracks. There's a bunch of them up here in this short flat. So you can tell the difference of some of these. Deer tracks, all kinds of weird different tracks. Something bigger. So we're going to continue in, and I'll get right back with you. So soon as I get into the forest. See you in a second. Alright, welcome back. So, Trapper went a way that he knows. I sent T-Mac in a direction, and we're all going to kind of cross in and try to push everything towards the middle. We do have some tree cameras set up for that, if anything passes through. Now, I remember in this area of 33, some of the craziest activity that I had received. It was wintertime, okay? Yeah, it was wintertime. I'm going to try to be correct on this. There is a video of this, Claim 33. Now, me and Trapper were back here. Snow was falling. We were doing the hunt. I got up ahead of Trapper and turned around. I was still filming. And I'm looking at Trapper. He's coming towards me. And to the right of him, I see a black shadow walking big. And you could see it on video. I circle it. He's walking. He stops and turns in the direction of what he hears something and what I'm seeing. And you could see the eyes, and it just, walks right past them, off to the side, but obviously. But yeah, and you can see, judge from the ground up, how tall this thing was. And then, and a little ways behind him, when I start walking towards him, whoa, what was that? Oh, I gotta stop that. I just seen an orb or something coming through the woods here. Hold on, that was weird. I wonder if the camera caught it. Oh, that was strange. That was really weird. But, what am I seeing? Some kind of eye shine? That's weird. Alright, so let's just continue. These things were huge. Whatever they were big. We start getting some tree knocks, some weird things, and then I think probably like 10 miles away, around the 10 to 15 mark, maybe in between, there's another spot that we had went to and got some activity, and then we ran into people, and they were telling us that they definitely know something's back over in this area. And yeah, it was crazy. It was just, this place, you can tell I'm hyped. I do just have my headlamp on because I'm looking for eye shine. So I don't know if anything's here anymore. Like I said, it's been a couple years since we've been here. And they gave me a call and said, "Hey, you guys interested in coming back and checking our property out?" We were like, "Yeah." Oh my gosh. Breakout. I do, like I said, have my thermal. I'm gonna grab me another light because my headlamp just isn't doing what I want it to do. And the crazy thing about this night is all of us have walkies, and Trapper's walkie's dead. T-Max is dead. And we just got here. So we have to go to, cell phones if something happens. And, got to make sure we have service, so that's the thing. This looks weird. There's prints going in here. There's an X. Straight ahead. Middle of your screen there. Yeah, that almost looks like an X right here. I don't know. But I'm seeing these deer trails. It looks like maybe one mama and a baby, or mama and year one baby. Hello, do you remember us? Do you remember me? I do have the 360 background sound enhancer on, so background noise are coming louder. I just heard has to be, it's not a motorcycle, but maybe a truck of some sort. And it's cold, so everything's going to echo up here into this area. So I want to stay on these prints. I'll tell you what, this has to be a super huge coyote. I mean, huge coyote. I'm going to bounce my light. I got the headlight dimmed down, so if I catch with my big light, I could still see them with the dim light. These are my tracks here. Nothing up in the trees. Fine. This is what's in front of me. This is what's beside me. Wow. It's been a while. You give me a tree knock? Anything? Let me know that you're here? A whistle? I'm going to keep on going, get me a tree knocker out, and I'll get back to you in a second. Great area. Holy crap. Alright, y'all. So, I was walking through here, getting into this area. Something looked at me in here. I seen its eyes. I know this is pretty thick. I seen its eyes. It started going to my right. So, I kind of like took a couple steps, got the big flashlight out, hit it with the big flashlight. It took off back to my left. So, I start going left to see what it was, and could have swore I just seen eye shine again back here. So it went left. I went left, and as soon as I hit it, it looked at me and then shot back this way really fast. I've never seen something move this fast in thick stuff. And each time that it took a look back at me, I seen its eyes, and it was moving. Times you wish you had the video going. I ran into Trapper. Trapper was filming, but it might be on his video. But I gotta find a way in here because it was moving. And it was big. So, I'm thinking these things are hunting in this thick stuff. Because look, there's prints going in here. There's deer prints. Right here is a good trail. Going into this thick stuff. So right now I'm just back to my headlamp. Here's some more going in. I'm going to get in here. No way you can tell this stuff's thick. But it's back here. And deer are going in here. So they're going in there for a reason. And it's not because... there could be water back there. I'm not sure. But wow, it was big. So keep your eyes open. I was trying to scoot as quick as I could through here. Whoa. Like a little bang. There's something big following these deer here. Smaller than my print. Huh. Sorry, y'all. I just want to keep this rolling in case something happens. Again. Why I'm moving. What is going on here? What the hell? What is this? I just seen another something out there. is that? What the hell? Wait, look at this. What the? I can't say anything on the walkie. Everybody's walkies are dead. What is going on? Why are these prints like this? Oh, that was weird. The camera shut off. What was that? What was that? Let me get up by a trapper. I don't know what that was. I'll get right back at you. Right here. He's right here. What the flying? Trapper. I don't know. Behind you, that sounded like Indians. Yeah. Did you hear that scream before that? Yeah, that was strange. There's an X right there. There's some bends. Weird, big tracks. These have to be those koi wolves, hybrids. What the hell was that? Trevor. He's trying to figure it out too. I've got an extremely bright light on yet. Okay. It's got to be where deer were laying down. Possibly. Yeah, this is where deer were laying down. They were bedding. Little one right here. Right this year. Little one. Another one bedding here. Another one bedding right there. You know, stay tuned at the end of this when I say goodbye, or you know what? I might come back here during the day and do a walk. What was that? Do a walkthrough. That scared me. I don't know. It sounded like something hit the ground. Deer. What were they eating? They were eating. I'm going to do a whoop. Did you hear that? In 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Just a little one. Another one in 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Bunch of deer. This is a big bedding area for them. Big bedding area. I mean, some of these prints are just guns. They love these down trees and like around big trees because they'll lay down, and right there, that's windbreaks for them. You get out of cold, you can see where they were laying down right there. All right, I'm going to break out a big light. Get right back at you. Strange, that's for sure. Alright, welcome back. I got the big light on. big tree. Wow. Going down into this ravine. I see prints down there at this water. I always try to check those out. See them down there. There's like a haze out. Frozen. This is strange. Yeah, I'm going to come back here during the day, too. I want to see some of this. What is it? This is just something kicking, digging. Whoa. Break. Snap. Where is this thing going? Sorry, y'all. My head's on a swivel. I'm trying to figure out where these big prints are headed. I mean, they're just... here or there. I don't understand. Where are you going? Why? Yeah, I ended up closing this area out. Sometimes we'll do that. We'll go back to an area, have it closed out, and we'll get invited back to an area. We'll go back. Remember, you all can zoom in. Sounds like there's a helicopter following us. Wonder if the 360's picking it up. Where am I headed into? What is this? Whoa. I gotta keep my head on a swivel. I can't tell if that's a helicopter. It's definitely up in the sky. Can't tell. What is this? Is this some kind of structure? I can't tell. Right this second, I'm trying to get around it. What the hell is it? I'm like trying to go all around it, but I gotta watch what I'm doing. That's a helicopter in the sky. They're circling us. Oh, that's creepy because you can't see in the middle of it. The hell was that? It sounded like Indians. Keep going this way. I gotta get past all these dumb trees. A lot of bends and breaks and this. I wonder, I want to come here during the day and look at this. This is strange. If you don't see anything, leave it down in the comments below. You'll be credited with what to find. We've heard some strange screams and whoops and whatever you want to call them. Helicopter's right up above me. There's a big X. They got their lights off. They got night vision. It stayed. Maybe they're leaving. They stayed with us for a while. I was hearing them. Another thing natural. Could not be. Maybe. Seeing a lot of X's. Wow. Yeah, this is, like I said, the first time we've been back here at 33. And I didn't do a day walkthrough. We just came back here at night. This definitely deserves a day hunt also. Hope the guys are doing good. Told them if they feel like they can get lost, just listen for that train and hit those train tracks. I mean, it's going to take them a while, but we don't have service. Whoa. I'm going down a water flow. Almost sound like something was walking with me. Whoa, I just broke through ice. Whoa. Okay. I must be walking. Whoa, I just went through the ice again. Can you give me a tree knock? I'm going to do some little local whoops while I'm walking. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! One more. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Remember, you all can zoom in. I'm zoomed in one time, so it comes out clear when you all zoom in. I'm going to keep going and I'll get back at you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in a moment. Alright, y'all, caught up with the guys. They agree on those weird sounds. T-Mac heard them too. Trapper heard them.
Yeah. They're set up for predators.
Again, so this one's going to be, the predator collar is going to be a fawn in distress.
All right.
Okay, so if this is what you heard, and you might have to throw that out, but all right, I think you know because you've heard me do
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah.
So I think you'd know. All right, fawn in distress. We'll get loud. 3, 2, 1. That wasn't what you heard, was it?
No.
No, that was not what we heard.
Okay, good.
Did you see like that? Let's go up in here. Did you see like that hut looking to the left when you were coming through, or no? Look at how thick this is. Look at how thick this is. Barely even see the trees on the inside of that. Look at this. That'd be a nice place right here. No coyotes coming in front of you. You got a barrier. These are prickers. Huh. This one. Let's follow this. Look at this. Scraped. Possibly. Let's just do a little pan before I get up in there. You could definitely stay back here and not be seen. Look at this. There's tracks going down through there. 33. Wow. I want to keep going in. See where this goes. Look at this. This is... I mean, the tracks are going this way. Something's got to be over here. These big tracks are just not going to keep going. Ow, I'm just busting through prickers. Ouch. Ow. Huh. I'm going to keep going, get into another area. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. This is definitely going to get a day walk for sure. We got to see what's going on here during the day. Wow. I'm going to get through some of this. And I'll be right back at you. Alright, y'all. Welcome back. Let's use cat print. That's a big cat. Big cat.
Those look fairly fresh.
Yeah, that looks like it's out roaming right now. Alright, so headed over into this other area here. Trapper had to take off, so he's not with us no more. He's hiking out of here. I will be back here for a day look, so I want you all to see this day area. That cat is big. This T-Mac talking behind me. So I want to get into this other area that I remember there was activity at, and we'll take a look. I'm going to keep hiking. I'll get back at you in a moment. Go back down the dim light, see if you can't see eye shine of that cat. That's a pretty big cat. Alright, yeah, I'm going to keep hiking. I'll see you in a moment. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See you in a moment. Hopefully. find that cat. Alright, welcome back. I got a bright light out. This place has changed. I'm following a deer trail through here and something big. I don't know what these prints are from. I mean, these things are big. You hear that? Sounds like somebody whistling.
I thought I was hearing something too.
Sounds like someone's whistling. I mean, look at these things. Look at these prints, man. Look at these prints. Yeah, they're big. Look, right here in front.
What is it? It's a humanoid shape or...
I don't know. No? Keep your eyes open. I don't want to bore you too much. Keep going, get into an area, and I'll be right back at you. Yeah, it's just like making big tracks, but not sinking all the way down to the ground like we are. What's that?
Sounds like a Canadian.
That was something right in here. Yeah, I don't know what can make a track that big and not sink all the way down in the snow, but they're big. I believe I used to come out here alone. You believe I used to come out here alone in the summertime?
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know I have no idea what's making these tracks.
Areas I've encountered when I do solo.
crunching, and we're almost to an area that I want to be in. I'm going to show you some of those prints, weird ones. Don't know when I made them, but my cat made those one prints, that's for sure. Alright, I'll get right back at you. Alright, welcome back. Now, this is the area where a trapper had a weird encounter 3 winters ago with that thing walking beside him. T-Max behind me. Oh yeah, remember this. Mounds. We were like, why is this long of a mound here? This was strange. And it's probably around 100 foot long by 1, 2, 4, 10 foot, 12 foot wide, 100 foot long. Strange. Yep, this was exactly where we were around 3 winters ago. Now look at this activity. This is not a trail, this is just that deer will keep using those trails. There's something big following it. I didn't want to say this, but I felt like we've been being watched since we got here. This is heavily used. But I wanted to get it out of my mind. We definitely heard some strange things at the beginning. I believe something was following us. tempting. It's still following us. Now, if it remembers us, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't remember T-Mac, but it would remember me and Trapper. Sorry, my light is... I had to break out my one that's broken. My other one's dead. Sorry, I just came through. Alright, I'm going to hook up some power, and I will get right back to you in a moment. Again, if you see anything, put it down in the comments below. Strange, that's for sure. I'll get right back at you. Welcome back. Oh man, a deer trail. That's what's straight in front of me. I'm definitely going to come back here during the day. Where I don't need flashlights. We could see farther. We're really going to check this area out. Creepy, that's for sure. Are they still here? I don't know. Are they just staying back because they're wondering? What is that in between these trees? Zoom in between those trees in the middle of your screen. What is that? Alright. Yeah. Thank you for having us tonight. I want to walk over to it. Round X. Gone. Wow. There you go. Something strange happens. I'll turn back on the camera. Thank you for joining us tonight on this back at 33. We're going to get into the new area. Can't wait for that. That's for sure. Like I said, on the live Q&A. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. There's a lot of good info in it. A lot of great questions were asked. And we talk about the new area in that Q&A. Alright. Again, if you see anything, put in the comments below and you'll be credited with the find. Head on over to the Cameraman Facebook group page. Yeah, we've been out here for almost 5 hours. And it's just been nice to be back and show you all some of this area again. Alright, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it's always free. With that said, we see you all